Howdy folks, it's Angel the Hunting Gear Guy. This is the Nightcore HC60. I've had this thing for 4 years, according to my review, 2017, 2021. Yeah, 4 years. It's like a high output headlamp, right? I really like headlamps for hunting, for camping, all that kind of stuff. I've got a bunch of little like AAA powered ones that are kind of like more or less disposable. They don't have a lot of light output, and the batteries don't last. Well, I mean, they're LEDs; they last quite a bit, quite long. But they don't have quite the light output that something like this has. Now, there's a couple things I like about this headlamp, and a couple things I dislike. One thing that I like, yeah, it's got a ton of power here. So there it is on low, which is really nice. You can crank it really, really low. So if it's really dark, you don't need a whole ton of light, or you can like get it going really, really high out. So it cranks out a whole bunch of light, and you can see it's quite adjustable, and then you can turn it off, and it's easy to use. It's got an 18650 in there. They come with a 3400 milliamp hour 18650, which is a buttload of power. I really like this headlamp. A couple things I dislike about it. One is the adjustment on the back. You need to kind of get it in place, and then this adjustment slips. So in order for it to be fully in place, you're gonna have to move it over, and you have to do that pretty much every time. So you have to adjust that strap every time. And two, the charging on this thing, which again 4 years ago would have been perfectly fine, is micro USB. So you unscrew this sealed cap on the end. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. And there's your micro USB charge on the end. So a couple things that I would prefer if they were better. Oh, look, here's the HC60 V2. So Nightcore saw my review of this one. They're like, hey, you want to try the V2? Yeah, I want to try the V2. Here's the V2. Looks very much the same. There are a few little differences. So one of them, that back part that I was talking about, that's kind of fiddly and doesn't really work very well. They've redone it. Now they've got this this ergonomic, molded spot, perfect for a bald person. And then they've got a better adjustable thing on the back. And so no fiddling around with the little like movable thing. You just kind of chuck it on. The other thing, and it's a small advantage. You see the old one has just a straight headband. And you'll see this on like a lot of GoPro head mounts and that kind of thing. They've got like a little stitched in, I don't know if it's stitched in, it maybe just glued on, like a little bit of a traction-y rubber kind of a thing. So this does not want to move. You could like shake your head around. It's not going anywhere. Same idea as the other one. So we've got lots of adjustment in between. We've got one nice low one that we can use, and then a whole bunch of other ones. Turn it off, or then turn it on, and it'll just go back to what you were on before. And hey, since it's 2021, it's current year. When we unscrew this one, whoops, wrong side. We access the 18650 battery, but when we unscrew the other one here, they've also got this one tethered, so you won't lose that little cap if you take it off in the middle of the night to recharge it. And we've got USB-C, and it comes with a cable, so if you need another USB-C cable, fantastic. It also comes with a couple of extra seals in the box, so you shouldn't need those, but there's a couple of things that you might need to. Generally, rubber and that kind of thing does poorly with mosquito spray, surprisingly. Mosquito spray just like brutalizes rubber. If not that, some other spray you're going to spray up on it, whether it be mosquito spray or sunblock or I don't know, whatever the heck else you're going to get on it. So that other stuff, it's nice to have those kind of seals just in case one of these goes out. So what would I recommend this for, and what wouldn't I recommend this for? Just general purpose camping, general purpose hunting. It is a flood beam on it, so it doesn't send like it doesn't throw the light like super far. Instead, it beams out quite wide in front of you. Great for hunting because it's got about 100-degree spill, so you can very easily spot blood or spot a deer or something like that. That's quite close to you, and you want to watch that blood trail as you go along. I wouldn't use it for like ultralight hiking or anything like that. This is like ultralight hikers, like some of them shave their butt so that they don't have to use as much toilet paper. That's how hardcore ultralight hikers get. They would never take something that has 3 straps and is like all metal construction and like as bulletproof as this. They would take something lighter and plasticky to out hiking and save the weight. I've had this one for 4 years. It looks brand new, and I've used it a ton. And you can see there, yeah, not really a lot of abuse on it. And this one, same construction. It's very similar to the other one. I can't imagine it's going to mind the abuse that I throw at it. 18650 is the way to go for batteries. So if you manage to destroy this one, you can grab another one. I have some more here somewhere, but they're available everywhere, and that's the style that a lot of flashlights are going, as well as those 18650 batteries. So nice to see it in a bulletproof kind of a structure like this. So if you need to get like a ton of light on something and you're going to go hunting or camping or something like that, check out the HC60A. Thanks for watching. Wait, no, V2. HC V2. Thanks for watching. You're still here? Okay, fine. I'll take you through the other things, the little special things about this flashlight. One, when you first get it, don't forget to pull out the little like card that keeps the battery from making contact, or else you'll be charging it and it'll be rapidly blinking. You're like, why isn't it charging? Why isn't it working? And that's why, because you forgot the little piece of paper in there that you need to take out. Takes 5 hours to charge fully, depending on what battery charger you use. There's a couple of special modes on here. I'll show you them. So if you double click, you'll get special modes. Boom. Oh, there's strobe. Okay, cool. That's useful, I guess, if you need to blind someone. Fantastic. Click it again, and we get an SOS signal out of it. Fantastic. Click it again, and we get like a beacon. So it'll just do like a little flash every once in a while. So there's our special modes. I'm just going to hold it down to turn that off. Now to access either the highest power or lowest power, give it a quick press. Boop. There you go. Ultra low. I can even shine it into the camera. It doesn't like completely overwhelm it. I'll turn it off by holding it. If I want the highest, I hold it down. Keep holding. Boom. Okay, there we go. There's turbo mode. It's quite bright. This one also, just to mention, I think it's about 200 lumens brighter than the other one. So the previous model was 1,000 lumens total at the top. This one is 1,200 in turbo, which is not super useful. You're not going to use turbo quite that often, just because it's quite a bit of light, more than you need most of the time. One other thing to mention is that this thing will actually flash to show how many volts it's at. So like an 18650 is 4.2 volts when fully charged. There's my battery out, 3400 milliamp. I'm going to put it in. Watch the battery indicator there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2. 4.2 volts, fully charged. Last thing to mention, I'm not going to try to plug this thing in while I'm on camera here, but the light will blink slowly when it's charging, and it will glow solid when it's fully charged. Okay, now get out of here.
Throwing flashbang.
I'm melting!